make the game better? Why is it so hard to make the game better? Yo guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Eunice, as your host. And welcome back to Eunice Fair. Yo guys, welcome back to the YouTube video. My name is Eunice. And welcome to Eunice Fair. Today we are going to talk about a problem that I have really been pondering on and thinking about, and has really been annoying me. And that is the game EA FC24. EA FC24, also known as FIFA, has been a game we have always loved and enjoyed to the fullest. You know, this franchise was always something that I grew up with, essentially. Played every single game that they have released since 2007. Since FIFA 06, I've been an avid, you know, fan and a supporter that have always played this game. I stopped playing the game after FIFA 17, you know, because I wasn't having fun anymore and there were other games that were better. But I came back FIFA 20 and I couldn't believe what I was seeing. The way the game changed completely, how bad the gameplay was compared to when I was playing back in the day, back in FIFA 17, FIFA 16, FIFA 15. I couldn't believe how bad the game got, you know, as time went on, which was very illogical for me because it made me feel like this game was going backwards, which it shouldn't be doing. You know, what I have come across lately or recently is the way EA have been moving, you know, and the way they have been treating the mistakes they have done when it comes to SBCs, when it comes to, you know, players and the way the gameplay is. You know, they have done a lot of things that I don't really necessarily agree with, and they haven't really resolved it in a logical way, or maybe even just ignored it completely. And I feel like EA has always been money driven, right? But it has never been more money driven than it is right now. You know, after losing the game, after losing the license name, FIFA, EA decided that they should stick with the name EA FC24. And they have been trying to convince their investors that the name FIFA is not what keeps the fan base. It's rather the game itself. So what they have done is they have made these crazy packs that cost maybe like £300 for you to buy and spend money on, because you're gonna get those crazy 83 times 10 plus guaranteed this, guaranteed that. And I feel like it has also made a little bit of a gambling. I feel like EA has also become a new gambling floodgate. I feel like EA has opened a new gambling door, you know, where they are putting more kids at risk by making them buy FIFA points and make them open these crazy expensive packs. And when they get nothing in return, they just buy a new one, because EA always just refreshes the store packs and always gives them the same thing. And you know, the latest game, EA FC24, he also has a lot of gameplay issues. Like, let's not pretend everyone is doing the same thing, because that's the only thing that works. It's either shooting from outside of the 16 box, doing finesse shot, trivela, power shot, or just going in, cut back, goal. That's the only thing I've been seeing lately. Every game I play, everyone is doing the same thing, me, myself included. I try not to do the cut back thing because I don't believe in that. I don't believe that football should be played that way, but if you don't use it, then there's no other way to attack. They released a new patch where they are killing the trivela. They just killed the trivela off. They killed trivela by, you know, decreasing the chances of trivelas actually working or like going in for people that have the trivela trait, or people that have it as a playstyle plus, and even just people players in general, they can't do the trivela anymore. So like that just killed off entire players that have like their entire main focus was the trivela, you know, Roberto Carlos, the new team of the year, Hansen. You know, there's a lot of players that have it, and you know, they just killed off another way to attack, and they increased the defensive AI. in the game. So they have been doing a lot of things that I don't necessarily agree with. I always wondered, is the hate they're getting really justifiable? Is it just a minority that vocal, that show that they're angry at the game, and that show that this game is not good? Recently I was playing pro clubs, it was not working, you know, and it's not something I can do anything about. So I just changed the game, pretty much. I played Warzone, you know what I'm saying? I don't even like Warzone like that, and I started playing COD, you know, and don't get me into Warzone or COD in general, because that game in itself is ass, and I will make another rant video about it. I feel like as the years have gone by, it feels like EA has never felt more disconnected from their consumers than before. You know, before in FIFA 13 we had cool cards, you know, they were doing collaboration with different YouTubers. You know, I remember Carrasco had a card this one time, you know, it was very an engaging time. I remember before FIFA 15, before they removed the wages, I remember it was a fun time doing the wages, you know, with one another. And I understand why they did remove that part, but still, they removed the key part of the game where it was really fun. Before FUT Champs, the only thing we had was division rivals as it's called today. And just coming to Division 1 was such an amazing feat, you know, it was amazing. The way they've handled Team of the Year recently, it was an absolute disaster class for the average player. You know, I wouldn't call myself an avid FIFA gamer, but I did do a lot of upgrade packs, and the best thing I got was a Harry Kane, and I think I did like open 200 packs. And there's people that have used way more time, and they didn't pack anything, and you just feel like, are you doing enough, you know? And at least I was, you know, lucky enough to actually get a Neymar team, I think it's a winter wildcard or winter card or something. I was happy with that. At least I got a Neymar, you know, 3 million. I literally got him like 2 days ago, you know, when I did the FUT Champs, right? And I can't believe how some of the cards were so cheap during their individual, you know, positioning. Like when they released the Attackers pack, the Team of the Year players were actually not that expensive compared to how they are after the entire team released, which was very crazy for me. Because how does that make sense? How do they get more expensive? And you can clearly see it by the way they marketed Team of the Year. You had to buy those like 500, 600k packs to actually get one, or actually have a chance at getting one. Because if you open those League SBCs or like the upgrade packs or whatever you open, you were not gonna get anything. So there was no point except just, you know, load in some FIFA points, try that pack. If you don't get it, try again, because there's more of it. If you don't get it, try it one more time, you know, and that's how a gambling edition starts, you know. And that's why I say EA opened a floodgate for that. I feel like there's much more easier for me as a Norwegian to see Hansen out about than to actually pack up, you know. And that's very crazy. Another problem that really bothered me was the Messi floodgate they had, because there was a big chunk of active players that opened that player pick and got the Messi, and they said that there was a 0.7% that got it, which is a complete lie, and Twitter actually debunked that shit. See it right now on the screen. Completely debunked it, didn't do anything about it. They just said game is game. Whoever has Messi has Messi. If he's lucky, he's lucky, you know? And I feel like Pro Clubs has such a huge potential and opportunity. There's like so much potential that is not getting tapped into. And I feel like they could get money from it, you know, if they sell, you know, make you buy the shoes, you know, some old school shoes. If they can get like the licensing for it, you know, buy some old school shoes. Maybe give you a better rewarding system, because the new rewarding system is horrible. There's nothing. You're just playing just to play, pretty much. You're playing just to play. And after you're done and you reach elite and you do that one, whatever it's called, playoffs, after you're done with it, you're done with the game. There's nothing after that with Pro Clubs. And I feel like they could do so much more with it. They could release retro shoes, retro kits. They could do so much more than just rebranding the Pro. I need them to rebrand it, but you can't really do anything about it, because as much as that would give them money, they're not getting as much. You know, I wish they could do something with the Pro Clubs, because that's one of the things I actually play and have fun with. And if they could like maybe hold a tournament and you actually can get good rewards from it for playing pro clubs, and it actually is rewarded, then maybe you'll get more traction to it, you know? Pro clubs has not been working for the past few days. You've been getting kicked out, you don't get anything when you play the game. You can play the match, fine, but you don't get the win, nor do you get the loss. So people have just been running about doing nothing, simply. And I feel like there has not been that many people leaving a game after Team of the Years as much as I've seen this year. You know, FIFA 23 was a horrible game, but compared to this one, when it comes to gameplay wise, FIFA 23 was so much better, and I don't know how you can go wrong with it. You always, every time you do something, you can always do better. I don't know how you can do worse than last year. Just take the same game like you've always done with Nintendo Switch and all those other gaming platforms, like the way you have done it with the PS4 and the Xbox. Just take the game and add something to it, because the way you're moving right now is not really, you know, it's not really adding up with the way the game is, simply. And I feel like there's a huge detachment from us fans who avidly play the game or want to play the game, and I don't like that. I want to play the game, you know, EA. I really want to play the game. I want to have fun playing the game. I don't feel the same pleasure or excitement when I'm playing the game now, but I want to play the game, EA, you know? Please, EA. No, I'm pleading over here. Make the game better. Why is it so hard to make the game better? Fun. Like, make the game better at least. You know, here's my team. My team is fine. You know, I have nothing against it. I don't even play like that. And this is my team. It's quite good, you know. I've opened every single icon pack. Icons have been horror. Like, the icon packs has been a horror. But I don't complain about it, because that's the part of the game. That's what I've always loved, you know. But the way the game is moving right now, how the SBCs be, you know, the team of the, you know what, one thing I completely forgot about, that I remember now, Team of the Year, the SBCs were a horror, the upgrade packs. I remember when the entire team came out, 82 times 10 was a shocker. No, 82 times 20, and it was so expensive to do it, you know. And you're not getting half of that team back. You're not even getting the 84 team back, because everything is just gonna be Y83 maybe. You might get, you know, if you're lucky, you might get one walkout and then you're good. You know, they released the 84 times 11. You had to put in an 84 rated team and an 85 rated team, and if you think you're gonna get something back, you have to get, every player has to be 87 or above. If you really want your players, you like all your money's worth, you want it back 87 plus everything. All the players 87 or above. This game is so ass. I try to be professional, you know, talking about this game, but it's so ass. It just makes me so angry thinking about the game, you know? It makes me so angry, like, why is the game so shit, EA? What the fuck are you guys doing? Like, I really want you guys to actually, I know you guys are not gonna see this video. You know, I have 2 subscribers. Obviously, I'm talking to myself right now, but EA, if you ever come across this, please know that I care. You know, I really want this to be a thing. I want us to have a synergy over here. You know what I'm saying? I want a synergy. If you like what I'm saying right now, subscribe for more. Subscribe for more. Please, thank you. Subscribe. You know, EA, I really want us to have a two-way connection, you know? I don't want me to put my money into a lifeless organization, pretty much. I want us to work out, you know? I want us to succeed. I want this to work out. But you're not really giving me the chance to, you know? I'm trying my best, but you're not giving me anything to work with. If you like this video, like, share, comment, and subscribe. And subscribe for more good, amazing videos where I rant about different things. This is mainly for myself, you know. And if you're here and you actually, you're watching to the end, that means you actually enjoyed this video. So, you know, watch the other stuff. Watch all the other videos that I've created so far. And, you know, I'll see you guys next time, which will probably be tomorrow or the day after. Peace.